Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's 10 o'clock. I've been awake since half eight. Just been watching a bit of YouTube and stuff. But I'm struggling this morning because I've got this dizziness. Just woken up with this weird dizziness. Don't know if any of you have ever had it, and I get it sometimes, and I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like my vision starts to track. So I'm trying to look at something and my eyes seem to be fighting to focus on it. They kind of want to scroll, and it makes you quite dizzy and disorientated. Kind of messes with your head a bit. So yeah, and I kind of got this pressure feeling. So I'm suspecting today is going to be a bit of a slow day. I'll probably just read. The house is clean and tidy. Brendan's going to do the bathroom for me. Kenzie's got some work to do. At some point we've got a PE thing to do, which isn't a workout. It's snakes and ladders, but it is like a workout because it's snakes and ladders. And excuse me. Each square you land on has a thing to do. But we're not going to do that until I'm feeling a bit more with it, because I've got no balance to do things like that at the moment. I'm just going to fall over. Yeah, I'm really not with it today. I just want to go back to bed. Let's go back to sleep. I slept really well actually, and I went to sleep with no jumpy legs or discomfort or anything. I literally just read for a few minutes and then just dozed off, and it was pretty solid sleep throughout the night. I don't know, it feels weird though. My head just feels a bit like it's doing this. Right, a cup of tea might help. That might help. I want to go and have my cup of tea. Thinking about having some breakfast, but I thought this last time I had a bowl of crunchy nut cornflakes, and Kenzie's just said exactly the same thing to me, and he's just had some out of the packet as well. He said they taste floral. So I think we're gonna have to bin the whole packet. Kellogg's, any idea what's going on there? Why your crunchy nut cornflakes tastes floral and your honey nut cornflakes taste floral? I guess the honey ones could be because honey is from flowers, but we've never had this before. And he's actually eating the normal cornflakes. So it's got to be something in the cornflakes themselves. There's not been a recall, has there? Tastes a bit like you're eating soap, which is not pleasant. But I don't know if I said this yesterday, but I think at about 1 o'clock, no, it was just gone 12 on Wednesday night, so the early hours of Thursday morning, something just said to me, go online and try and get a delivery, food delivery. And I went into Sainsbury's, which I've only ever been able to get a click and collect with, and there it was, delivery. So we've got a delivery coming on Sunday with food. Food, I tell you. It's quite exciting stuff. Yeah, so I've ordered different cereal. And the village shop is open today, so Kenzie's requested some non-floral cereal today, so we'll go and do that. But his work's not too bad. Today. He's got to design a costume as part of his dancing and a stage set, so it's all arty stuff. There is a dance workout that it's asked us to do, but to be entirely honest, with me feeling dizzy and him not enjoying dance, I'm not going to push that. So yeah, he's going to do the arty side of it as part of this ongoing project. He's got the PE thing, which we will do if I'm not feeling dizzy. If not, I'll send him into the garden to go and bounce on the trampoline for a bit. And I think that's pretty much all the work that's been set, because we did more yesterday think. I need to double check. Somebody might put something up later, but I'm pretty certain most of it's like an arty related stuff, which is fine. In fact, we might even sit and do some drawing and stuff together at the table. Right, let's go make this tea. So what did you do last night?
I slept old Toby.
You slept old Toby?
He didn't pick up because I woke up to the person you were trying to call is not available right now.
What time in the morning was that?
8.
Oh, 8 this morning. It wasn't like...
Yeah, I woke up at 6 and then fell back to sleep.
I wonder how many other people you sleep
no,
dial.
it's only the first person in there.
Oh, so Toby gets all the sleep dials?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, we've got to watch a diversity video. And Kenzie has to tell me how the audience... What is it? How they engage the audience. Okay? That's what you're looking for. And then he's got to design his stage, and he has to design his costume, or one of his costumes that his people are going to wear in the dance that he's designed. Right, let's crack on with it. That's it. I think I might give up. Just can't carry on. It's too hard. It's just too hard. I don't like to be a quitter. Sometimes you just have to know when to throw in the towel, I think, and move on to potentially more exciting things. So I'm sorry, people. I give up. There's only so much blue you can look at on a blue background before deciding. See, more blue up there. Before deciding enough's enough. There are other puzzles calling to me, saying, Pip, hold my lovely pieces and place them in their correct spots and make yourself happy. This is not making me happy. Every now and then I get a momentary, happy, joyous moment when I actually find a piece that actually fits in the actual spot. But for the most part, it's not making me happy anymore. I'm sorry, puzzle. I gave you a good try. I think I'm not a quitter by nature. This is really hard for me to do. Just going to have to quit. You beat me. Well done. Good game, good game. Well done, people. On to a different, more enjoyable puzzle. Oh, there's a bumblebee in here too. I'm going to have to go rescue it. It's up there now somewhere. Which picture do I go for? The horse and fruit market, maypole dancing, the bonfire night, or the Christmas one? I mean, we are in May, so maybe I should do May Day. What do we think? I think maybe May Day, because we're in May. Brendan has sent me back to bed. He said, go to bed with a cup of tea. So he made me tea and sent me back to bed, because now the dizziness is making me feel sticky. Kenzie's gone down to the shop because he wants to make cookies, and the village shop is open for a few hours. So he's gone to get bits, and he's going to bring me hopefully some ready salted crisps, because when I feel a bit sicky, I think the salts from the crisps seem to help. So I'm laying in bed, feeling sorry for myself. It has occurred to me just now, whilst feeling poorly, that we really have fallen into this new way of life. So I know that Kenzie can go down to that village shop and distance himself from people, and that he'll wait until the shop's empty before he tries to go in, to make sure that there's only one person in there at a time, and that he'll cross the road to stay away from people if he needs to. That's really sad, isn't it? But we've reached that point. And I have just asked them to clean the stuff that has come in. But again, they know the process. They know to put a towel out. They know wash their hands because he's come in. And they know that one of them is going to dry and one of them is going to wash. And that they then need to use the bleach water to wipe the sides down that where the bags have been put or what have you. I just think that I just had to say, you know, use a bit of bleach water and do what we usually do. And they know the process. It's a scary old thought. They just kind of, that's new and normal now for them. It's just, what, 2 months in? And it's just become normal. They know that that's what we do when we've bought shopping. A little bit scary, isn't it, really? That made me chuckle. You could just hear Brendan downstairs going, how the hell do I sterilise a pineapple? What am I meant to do with the pineapple? I said, don't sterilise it, just rinse it. It'll be fine. Just leave it to one side. By the time we come to eat it, anything that could have transferred will have gone. Just don't worry about the pineapple. Vibes. So it's like Friends. Cool. So you're watching that in your rec room?
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Who's in the rec room with you?
Louis and Connor.
Cool. Who's dressed up as
Sherlock Holmes.
yeah,
Connor.
Connor's Sherlock Holmes? Did I hear Toby's in there as well somewhere?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you say Toby.
No. Connor and Louis.
Ah, I see. Brendan's just bought me a bowl of frozen fruit. Yummy. He's just had a 2-metre catch up with a friend who was in the village. So they've been sat on the green 2 metres apart for the last hour chatting to each other. So that was good, making the use of the new regulations. And Kenzie's VRing with 2 of his school friends. Brendan is cooking dinner. I'm feeling a bit better. Lee's going to be home soon. But Brendan is currently cooking rice and Spanish chicken for us. So, yeah, that's nice. It's definitely taken the pressure off me feeling so rubbish. I am able to stand up now without feeling sick and dizzy. So that's good. But it's taken the whole day. I mean, it's totally... I have not achieved anything. Thankfully, Kenzie didn't require any help with his homework. He's been playing VR since about 1:30 because he got so much done at the beginning of the week when the teachers actually set the work sort of ahead of time. So he kind of got ahead of himself. I'll show you the bits he did for his dance costume because I think he's done a good little job of that. Anyway, it's a weekend now. Lee's decided he's booking Friday off if he can next week, so he has another short week, which will be really nice. I know we can't do anything, and ideally he was going to keep holiday back for when we can do stuff, but reality-wise, we're not going to be able to go away this year. We were supposed to be staying in the caravan up at the Peak District in the end of August, but the way things are, I'd be very surprised if that's going to happen. I just don't think this year that's going to be doable, especially because up north, sort of up Yorkshire way, up the northern part of the UK is actually a couple of weeks behind us on the curve by the sounds of it. Their numbers are higher, whereas obviously London peaked sooner and we're nearer London. So even though we were badly hit at the beginning of this, we're slowly, our numbers are reducing, and if you look at it at a local rate,
Yorkshire, northern areas, Liverpool, all that kind of thing. Newcastle, they're not dropping at the rate we are. So it's another reason why we should not be moving from one part of the country to another. There's a lot of people since Monday saying why can't they go to their second homes. And my viewpoint on this is that a lot of people with second homes come from cities and their second homes are in the countryside. So you're taking potentially a higher risk from a city if you're asymptomatic, or you don't know you have it, and then you're taking it to a rural area that has usually a high rate of retired people, because retired people then usually end up going and living in their holiday homes that they bought in Wales or Scotland or more rural places, and they retire there, or Cornwall, and then you're taking the risk there. Yeah, that's my view on the whole holiday home situation. I know a lot of people are saying it makes no difference, but I think in the long run it's a higher risk. It's not worth taking. Just my 2p worth on it. Anyway, I'm going to carry on enjoying my bubbles.
I think you did a good job, Brendan. Looks very nice.
I've got an ulcer on my lip.
Coming back to my puzzle, now that my head's not really feeling yucky. Quite enjoying this one. Looks like it's going to be quite easy, and to be honest, it's only 500 pieces, so it's not big or difficult in any way. Should be quite easy to complete. Shouldn't take me very long. Not taking me very long. So I'm definitely feeling a bit perkier now. Definitely feeling more myself. That lovely dinner, I had seconds. It's the weight I had lost. I've slowly started putting on over the last few days. It's all the chocolate we've been eating as well. And we haven't done as much walking this week, but I think we need to go and do a walk tomorrow at some point. Definitely, the boys and I need to go and do a decent sized walk. What I might do is just suggest that we walk out. There's a nice woodland that I think they'll like. But just walk out that way, and then maybe get Lee to pick us up at the other end. We'd have to think about how far it is there and back. And then when we've had enough, Lee can just come and get us. I'll have a chat with him. Kenzie's just playing a zombie game, or just getting hold of a zombie game. Going to shoot zombies. He had to check with me because I could be a bit funny about shooty games. But when it's zombies and monsters, I'm not so bothered. It's those realistic ones where they're fighting real people, like armies and stuff, where I just think they're so realistic they look like videos. I just think there's no point.
I can get both DLCs.
DLCs.
Downloadable content, because they're also on sale.
Are they? Come sit here for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
No, you're moving the stuff in the way. Come sit here. Come give your mother a hug. Have you had a nice day? Do you know something? All these lovely viewers have all said that you are more confident and outgoing these days.
Sure.
Is that what being at home does to you? Hanging out with your mother all day? Oh, we have to say hello to Casey Coo. Casey Bailey's Casey.
Hello.
Hi Casey. Apparently she watches all the videos. Hi Casey. How are you?
My eyes sting.
Your eyes sting, why?
Don't know.
But hay fever? I've been waking up with crusty eyes. So nice.
I've been waking up calling people.
Yeah, you have. And your random phone calls to your random friends.
Yeah.
Oh, right, let's say goodbye to everybody.
Ta.
You're not in the film. Come over here. Thanks for watching, you lovely lot. Look after yourselves. Take care.
Don't get the virus.
Don't get the virus, no.
Don't get that corona.
Corona, my corona. Dum, dum,
I thought that
dum,
was actually the lyrics.
No, that was for the Corona beer.
My life has been a lie.
It's Sharona, who I think was a person, maybe. I don't know. Oh, my tarp arrived. And it does look very... Can you pass it over here, please?
So, chunky tarp.
It's huge, not the address direction, though. Yes, if you can face it away from...
That is quite a heavy top.
It's a huge, heavy top. Oh. It is very heavy duty.
No.
So I'll be able to attach that to the caravan. We might do a dummy run tomorrow if I can find my bungee cords, which I think are in Spog. I think they're in Spog. I think. And I also need to check and see if Renault's still shut, because if Renault's open, then I should be able to hopefully get him booked in and get him fixed. Yeah, we'll have to see. I'll have to do an ask around to see if anyone knows. Does anyone know? Is Renault open? Have they started distributing parts again? More to the point. And last night I applied for my grant from the government, our self-employed grant, and it's based on 3 years of, you get 80% of the average monthly profit on 3 years accounts. And I know it looks like I probably earn a huge amount, but my expenses are at least half of what I earn. So my actual income is not very big. And they work it out and they put it in your account within 6 days. And some people have had it already and it only opened on Tuesday. So fingers crossed, by Monday, hopefully the money will be in there, which is good. It means we can afford food and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. Thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know why I had to think about that. I do that occasionally, don't I? I have to think about the fact. Like when will I see you again? I don't know. Tomorrow, duh. Right, anyway, take care.